Alright folks, time to get into some details about thin converging lenses and how exactly we can use them with problems and some practical applications of them and things like that. So, here we go. Of course, as you know, this being a physics course, you have to know how to solve problems using these things. So, first thing you need to know about thin converging lenses is how do you locate the image that is formed by the lens of some object. Alright, so that's what we're going to look at now. There is a really standardized, simple way of figuring that out, and we're going to go through it in this video. Alright, and the first part of that process is what I call three special light rays. So we're going to draw those light rays in every time we're trying to find out what's going on with a lens, alright? Now before we talk about those three special rays, I just want to point out one thing which I believe I forgot to do in the previous video, so let's take a look at this. Alright, for our purposes, we are not going to draw our rays in this manner, alright, what you see here. We're not going to draw in the lens, alright, and we're not going to draw in the refraction at both of the surfaces of the lens. However, I'm going to point out right at this moment that the light rays do bend twice when they go through a lens. They bend once at the first face of the lens, and then they bend a second time at the second face of the lens. So this light ray comes in, it refracts based on the angle that it hits compared to the normal, right? It bends toward the normal line, which here the normal will be something like this. You can see that the angle outside is less than the angle inside would be. Anyway, so it bends toward the normal line because it's going into a more dense medium, and then when it comes out, it bends away from the normal line, coming into air, which is less dense. So it refracts twice. When we're doing problems with this, we ignore that effect and we just draw the line to the center axis here, the vertical axis of the lens. We draw the line straight to that and then straight down. So, just so you're aware, however, the light does bend twice, once at each side of the lens. Okay, so three special rays. The first one is this ray, second one is this ray, third one is this ray. So let's get into that. Special ray number one. How do you draw it? Well, here's the rules. Here's the stepwise process. Alright, 1, start at the tip of the object, bam, right there. Draw a ray parallel to the axis, the principal axis. Bam, at the vertical axis, central vertical axis of the lens, the ray will bend down through the principal focus. Alright, as I noted here, the center of the lens is just a vertical line. It is not an actual lens that we draw in. We just draw the center of it and we ignore the rest of the actual glass when we're doing problems like this. Okay, so let's look at that a little bit more closely. You start at the tip of the object right there, and then you're going to draw a parallel line to the principal axis. When you hit the central axis of the lens, you're then going to angle the light ray straight down through the principal focus and continue on past where you think you'll need to be. You just draw a line straight through there, bam. You're going to use a ruler for all of this so that you get everything nice and neat and straight. Okay? That is special ray number one. Parallel, and then through F, the principal focus. Special ray number two. It's even simpler than that. Two-step process. Start at the tip of the object, bam, same thing, top of there. Draw a ray through the center of the lens, bam, that's it. Right through the center. Right through there. That's it. Straight line, bam, done. That's all there is to it. That's easy, right? Cool. Alright, third special ray. A little bit more complicated on this one. This one is the reverse of special ray number one, and I'll explain that in just a second. So four steps. Start at the tip of the object, draw a ray through the principal focus on the same side of the lens as the object. Alright, then you're going to continue the ray until the center axis of the lens, and then you will bend the ray parallel to the principal axis on the other side of the lens. Just like that. Okay, so it's going to look like this. Go through it one more time. Step 1, start at the tip of the object. Step 2, go through the principal focus on this side, not on this side. Not there. Here. Okay? Not that one. This one. Okay? So, this is special ray number 3. So you go down through there, you hit the central axis of the lens, you bend it parallel to the axis, the principal axis on the other side, and there you have it. That's special ray number 3. Now what does it look like when you put them all together? So when you finish all 3 rays, which I will point out, usually we will only draw 2 of these, not all 3. So you just pick 2 that you like, and you draw them, and that's it. But you need to be aware of all 3 so that you could draw any one of the 3 if you needed to. So when you finish, they will intersect at a single point. If you've drawn your rays very carefully and very precisely, you will get a single point of intersection just like this. Alright? So ray number 1, ray number 2, straight through the center, ray number 3, just like this. Bam, there's that intersection point is where the tip of the image will be. Right there. Alright, so then what? Well, then we draw the image in. So we will draw the base of the image goes right here on the principal axis, and then the tip goes there at the intersection point. So base of the image goes on the principal axis, and then the tip of the image goes at the intersection point of your 3 rays. Alrighty. So there you have it. The 3 special rays and how you can use them to find the image of an object when looking at it through a thin converging lens. So that's it for this video. We're going to definitely be practicing with this, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.